GM everyone. So, there's been a really big update to the X algorithm. I noticed it this morning, so I thought I'd do a quick video on it, help everyone understand the new algorithm and how they can switch up their strategy to make sure they're getting the best out of it. So I'll just introduce myself as well, because I don't think I've ever done a video before. I'm Ethan. I've been in the crypto space maybe for around about 4.5 years now. And I've been doing Twitter as well for pretty much around about that amount of time. So I'm extremely experienced with it, and I'm currently running the Ton blockchain account here as well, as you can see, 2.4 million followers. So my job is basically to be good at Twitter. That's my entire job. So when something changes, it's my job to figure out what's changed, how do we fix it, and how do we change the strategy to make sure we get the most out of our strategy. So reply guying is probably the most important thing, right? So if I just go back onto my own account and show you my analytics so you can sort of see what I am doing day to day here, we'll see firstly that I do a lot of replies usually. I usually do about 1,000 replies a day, as you can see here. I did recently move to Dubai, so this changed a little bit. I didn't have too much time to really do anything other than set up life in Dubai, right? But, you know, I got back into reply game slowly. But this morning I noticed a really weird thing that happened. While I was doing my GM replies and the normal replies as I do, I saw that my GM post itself was actually hugely nerfed. So it only got 300 likes and 340 replies, which is less than half of what we normally get. So if I go back to yesterday's, it's 900 and 876 and 10k views. So I thought, well, what the hell's going on? What's happened next? Why am I getting nerfed? So I go on to Nikita Beer's account here. If you don't know Nikita, wait, if I just type this in correctly, Nikita Beer, he is the guy in charge of X's algorithm. He is the head honcho when it comes to deciding what happens and what doesn't happen. So over the past few days, he's been posting things like new algo just dropped and saying that slop's gone, bangers are back. But when that happened, this post on September 4th, I didn't actually notice a difference at all. I didn't see any sort of change, so I just thought, I don't know, might have been a small change, hasn't affected me, so I'll just ignore it. And he's still talking about here, saying he's changed the algorithm or whatever, but I didn't really notice any differences until this morning. So I think, oh dear, oh dear, there's been a big change, and there definitely has been. So if we go to Alex Finn's account, this guy is basically one of the people that you should be following if you want to keep up to date with the X algorithm. He released a thread, which is, where's it gone? Here? Wait, yeah, here you go. He claims to have read all 400,000 lines of the code. I don't believe that. I'm sure he's probably just told AI to have a little scan for it. I don't know. Tell me if I'm wrong, Alex. If you're watching this, tell me. How do you how do you exactly review all of this? Is it just a hook? Is it an engagement bait? One or the other? I don't know. Tell me, Alex. I'll tag you in it. So, first things first. Tweet cred is now real. So tweet cred, if you don't know, is basically your reputation with the X's algorithm, and it can be affected by like 1,000 different things all at once, which can be annoying. So some of the things that I've noticed that are actually included in this is things like when you have offensive names, offensive things in the post, you know, the things that you would probably imagine would be there. So don't swear on X. Although it's quite funny when you do, just don't. It will deboost you in the algorithm. Things like misspellings or shortened things like I don't know being IDK. Don't do that. Just write out the whole thing. I don't know, for example. And another thing that can really hurt you is if people say they're not interested in your tweet, or if they, which is the thing where it says like you've got the three dots and you just click that and you say not interested. If people are doing that on your posts, that is going to really hurt you. not just for that person that said that for your post, but for everyone else as well, because it would assume that that would apply to more people. If one person says it, more people will probably not want to see it, so it will deboost you. And there's so much here as well. We'll link it in the thread. But some real good insights here is you need to be getting good engagement. You know, quotes and bookmarks are massive. You need to be encouraging people to want to bookmark your posts, which is why I'm doing these videos now, because people might want to watch the full length of these later on, so might click the bookmark. Yeah, I'm always thinking ahead of the algorithm here. And you've got to be posting a bit more quality over quantity, so short engagement farms might not work very well in the future. I've been testing this out today. Literally as of yesterday, an engagement farm post such as, you know, the old Who's Active. If we just go into yesterday's Who's Active. Who's active right now? 5,000 views, 300 likes, 300 comments. Great, it was working, right? But today, when I posted the same thing, about half the amount of views and half the amount of engagement. I know it's only been 3 hours since I posted it, but it sort of just goes to show. Oop, I've played a video, turn that off. The massive change, really. It's not a small change. That's affecting your views by 50%. This is something you really need to be paying attention to. So what else is going on? Create content that takes longer than 2 seconds to read. That's a really big one. When you're posting, one of the most important things now, it seems, is view time on the post. So the longer someone stays on your post, the better. So you need to be keeping an eye on this. And also, he posted as well, which is very specific to Reply Guys. If I can find his post here. Where is it? Copy, paste, spam. So if you're copy and pasting like, good morning, how was your day? Or how was your morning? And you're doing that on loads of replies on people's good morning posts, that's going to deboost you. And also here as well, he had something on here about when you reply too much within a short time frame, that's going to massively deboost you. Now, I personally haven't actually seen that ever affect me, so I've never really paid attention to it. I pay for the highest tier subscription model on X, the Premium Plus model. And I also have the affiliate badge from Ton here as well. So I've got like as much blue check marking as you can possibly get. So it does help when you have that. If you're an unverified account, your rate limit, which is how many times you can reply within a certain amount of time, is a lot lower than if you have a blue check mark. And that goes up with the tiers as well. So there's the $7 check mark all the way up to the, I think it's for $57. And you should really be paying for the highest tier. The $57 is the best one. If you don't have that, try and find the money to get it if you want to be serious about growing on X. It is an absolute necessity. And you should also be trying to get this verification badge here as well. This is super important. So what does this mean? What does it actually mean for Reply Guys? Well, basically, you're going to have to be really picky with who you reply to. So, as you can see, I've got my X Pro set up here. If you don't know what X Pro is, I can probably do a video on this later on. This is the absolute best thing ever if you're a reply guy. It's a live feed, basically, of whatever I want. If I want to have a live feed of GMs, so I can reply to people that are putting GM posts out, I can do that. I've got my following feed here, so anyone that posts on my followers that I'm following will appear here. Then you've got some lists here as well, like the big crypto accounts, sort of more quality over quantity accounts. And you can actually see Nikita has just posts here. So he's saying, how has your experience on X been in the last sort of few months? I'm going to say it's been about the same. Let's see what other people think. Well, people think the same as me, mostly 42%, and 20% think worse. So that's more than half say it's about the same or worse. So great job, Nikita. You need to be improving the algorithm, that's for sure. So what I'm doing now in my strategy is I'm only replying to people that follow me back. That seems to be something in the algorithm which has changed. If you're replying to people that don't follow you back, it will deboost your actual posts. I don't understand this. Nikita has said in the past that reply guys are the only way to grow on X. So if I can't reply to people who don't follow me, how am I supposed to grow, Nikita? What's going on, huh? So you've just got to adapt or die. I'm sure this might change in the future. So for now, you've just got to be replying to people that follow you back. This might hurt for smaller accounts especially. For me, it's not the biggest deal in the world because I've got a big account. Most people that I engage with day to day already follow me back, so it's okay. So it just shows that putting in the work proactively before these big changes happen will pay off. So just try and get your followers up. Hopefully this changes. I don't like it. I'll keep you guys updated on what's been going on, like with my posts, telling you guys what engagement hacks are working out for me and what isn't working out, reply guy strategy and so on. So make sure you retweet this, make sure you show and share this to people that are also struggling right now, and be sure to keep replying and engaging and just keep working through it. I'm sure this will change. Don't give up. The people that win are the people that can get through the hard times, so just keep pushing, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Peace.